It is the year 2090. Earth will soon become uninhabitable. We must leave. There's one place to go. Mars. Earth is becoming more and more polluted and we won't be able to live here much longer. We should go to Mars because it is the fourth planet from the Sun and also the closest planet to Earth. There's also already lots of water on Mars, you just need to know how to find it. If you microwaved a bucket of frozen soil from Mars, you would end up with half a bucket of water. Those of you who don't think we can get to Mars, listen up, because we have a way. Let's start by learning a little bit about Mars. Mars's gravity is 38% of our gravity, meaning if you weighed 100 pounds, you would weigh 38 pounds on Mars. Mars has a ground. It is not a gas giant. One Mars day is 24 hours and 39 minutes. One Mars year is about 2 of our years. Mars is about half the size of Earth, although Mars has the same amount of land space as Earth. The temperature on Mars ranges from about minus 125 at the poles to about 20 degrees Celsius in the warmest part of Mars. Mars has a lot of sandstorms and it never rains on Mars. Mars's atmosphere is very thin. It is made up of mostly carbon dioxide but has a small amount of argon and nitrogen and has traces of oxygen and carbon monoxide. Here are some new inventions that will help us live on Mars. Our first one is this massive spaceship. They can carry anything from plants to people to things like oxygen, which we will need on Mars. We will send up a lot of these containing oxygen, and then we will send up some carrying plants and people and water, and then we'll just send them up with people and more water, because we will need water on Mars. The massive spaceships are different depending on what they carry. For example, spaceships that carry oxygen have this thing that flaps open when it lands. The ones that carry water actually open so it's a bit like a pool. Ones that carry plants are a lot like normal spaceships because there will also be people on them to take the plants out and plant them. And people ones are just normal spaceships, but they're very big. This next thing is a salt and water separator/purifier. Most of the water currently on Mars is dirty and salty. So here we have clean drinking water, and over here we have our dirty salty water. And over here, this is a filter that will filter out most of the dirt. Over here, this separates the salt from the water, and the salt will go, my fingers are down here somewhere, and this will purify the water, and then you get your clean drinking water. Some of you may have noticed that at the beginning of the presentation, I said that there was already plenty of water on Mars, and then partway through the presentation, I said we were going to need to bring up water. This is because it will take a long time to set up the technologies to have clean drinking water on Mars. And while we're doing that, we'll still need to drink, which is why we need to bring up water to Mars. So this over here is a spacesuit that is very comfortable and easy to move in, where you can control how cold or warm you would like to be. And then over here we have a face mask that must be worn all times outside because of sandstorms. The glass will protect your eyes from the sand, and the filter you can breathe through and will keep you from breathing in sand. We don't have that much time left here on Earth. We need to get to Mars. I know some of you are still going to doubt this plan, but we need to go to Mars. There's no other option because on Earth we're just going to die out, and on Mars we actually have a chance. Things you should know about Mars. Mars has 2 oddly shaped moons called Phobos and Deimos. Mars is nicknamed the Red Planet. Mars was named after the Roman god of war.